Yo, what is up? It is your boy Chris back here with another video. And today I'm just gonna riff for a couple of minutes, give you my review of the new Superman movie. Uh, James Gunn, 2025. There's been a lot of reviews on it. I have waited a little bit because after my first time seeing it, I enjoyed it, but I really didn't feel like I had a lot to say about it. It's a really good movie. I let, let me just talk about the performances first. David Cornsweet killed it as Clark and Superman. The Clark scenes, they were a little short. We only got like, this is a spoiler review, by the way. So if you've clicked in, the movie has come out 2 weeks ago. But just in case, I'm not gonna be a dickhead. I'm not gonna be the movie came out 2 weeks ago. Brainiac's in it, motherfucker. No, he's not in it, by the way. That was a joke. But David Cornsweet, I think he did a really good job as Superman, a different type of Superman, like that gives that old school flair, the classic comic book. You can tell he values life and he cares about everything and everyone, and I think that's a really good character trait for Superman. That is Superman. He's not an American hero. It used to be truth, justice, and the American way, but he's an alien. America's not always the good guys. A lot of people got mad and called this movie woke. I mean, I watched it. It wasn't very woke. It was woke because it involved a conflict between two sides that could be similar to certain conflicts in the world. I don't. That's not woke. And I'm not one of these people who's like, you know, you can't put. Sometimes there are movies that are pandering that I feel like are doing too much, like winking at the camera, like a Supergirl TV show or She Hulk. Even though I enjoyed She Hulk and I enjoyed some of Supergirl, kind of petered off. But that was a whole rabbit hole. Regardless, I don't find it very woke. Like it's a pretty great story. We were talking about the performances. Clark, uh, David Cornsweet was great. Rachel Brosnan as Lois, she was great. She looks like Lois Lane. She reports like Lois Lane. Nicholas Holt. Nicholas Holt was fantastic, man. It was a great performance. He is the hater of the year easily. Um, I did kind of miss. I feel like he should have had longer hair and he should have been sucking on Jolly Ranchers the whole time. But other than that, I I really loved what Nicholas Holt did with the character, and it is really funny that he what's it called when you the fuck is that word when you go in for a role. The word is escaping me right now, but he went to go play Superman and he got rejected. He also got rejected for Batman, I believe. Robert Pattinson beat him, and now he's Lex. He's the biggest hater. I'm the biggest hater. Like, he did a really good job. Like, it felt comic accurate. Uh, I really loved the look of the world. Like, it was very colorful. It wasn't muted like Man of Steel. Even though I rewatched Man of Steel recently, I still love the film. I enjoy it. Shocker, Snyder fans, you can like both. I don't know if y'all knew that, but you can like both. But I'm trying to think any other. Mr. Terrific, he was a standout. I really liked him. James Gunn, yet again, good at taking another D-list character and elevating them and making them cool as hell. Star Lord, Peacemaker, Mr. Terrific. I'm sure in the next movie he's gonna have Polka Dot Man. Wait, he's already had Polka Dot Man. Actually, he was in the Suicide Squad. I was trying to. He's gonna have Condiment King or some shit and make him cool as hell. But uh, the world building, they seeded in. They got the Justice Gang. Guy Gardner, he was funny in small doses. Haircut, dumb as fuck. But that's the comic guy. I am excited for that Lantern show to see how that connects. The really the biggest change in the movie, like the biggest shift from lore, was that the whole thing with Superman's parents. They translate the video, and it turns out they're kind of on some Viltrumite type of timing. Like, they're like, hey, they're slow, they're stupid, go take a bunch of wives, go spread your seed. And I saw some people complaining about that, but like I really, first off, to every comic book fan, this is to you right here. If you want them to just do the exact same thing that you saw in the book, just read the fucking book. Then it's boring. Then you know everything that's going to happen. If they did the Infinity War, if they did it word for word, bar for bar, how the book went, it would have been boring. Like that to y'all. Like what I don't get why y'all get so mad like when they tweak one thing. They didn't make Clark Kent black or something. They didn't he hates America now. He doesn't say anything anti-American in this. He just goes to save people, everyone. That's not anti-American. I guess it is, looking at the current state of stuff today. But I like the change. You know, some people didn't, but I think it's a really cool tweak to Clark's character that, and his dad says it to him in the conversation when they're sitting on the porch, like it says more about you what you wanted it to mean than what it actually meant. Like, and that's true. That similar to the Batman from 2022, I want to say, like there's a little bit of stuff in there where like maybe his dad was a little bad. We don't know. Alfred doesn't know exactly what happened, who killed him, but like I like that idea that these mythic figures we see, they don't always have to have, perfect parents and be, they were raised great. Their parents gave them a mission from birth. In the real world, not everyone has the best parents. Some parents are shitty. Some parents don't give a fuck about you. So like I really like that change, that it's his choice. It's Clark's choice. And it doesn't matter what they wanted. He's a good man. He's a man, good man slash alien who was raised by these Kansas farmers to value life. And that is Superman, that is Superman to a T. And this movie really gives me hope that this DCEU is on a good path for it's just DCU, I believe. But James Gunn, I'm interested to see where it goes from here. I really like what he's been doing. Peacemaker season 2 coming out soon. I'm gonna check out that. Um, had the little Supergirl cameo at the end. Uh, Crypto was great. I love Crypto. I'm a dog guy. I got 2 dogs, so I love Crypto. He was hilarious. But having Supergirl come in at the end and she's off partying, in the red sun, getting drunk, and I think that's the next movie. I think that could be a really cool and interesting story if like she I'm not sure what exactly she knows about her parents. I'm sure that'll be discussed, but like if she maybe she doesn't see herself as a hero. I mean, to that it's just her, like that's her suit, from Krypton. She just sees herself as a regular Kryptonian, but people come up to the universe and they see that S and they know about Cal, so they think that she's like a hero, and that she could have some character development that leads her into being a hero, if she's not already. But I think that would be like a cool arc to start with. I don't think James Gunn's directing the movie. I think it's somebody else. But hey, I trust James that I don't think he's made a bad movie yet. Like his worst movie is probably Guardians 2, and that one was still pretty fucking good. It made me cry when Yondu died. So no, I'm really interested to see how this could go. Like I have hope for this new DCEU, and it's it was a good movie. I'd probably give it rating wise probably 7.5, 7.5 or 8 out of 10. Like coming out of it, I wasn't like this is the greatest movie ever. Like this is the best superhero movie I've ever seen. But it was good. Everything was good. It was quality. It's a good start to a universe. I am excited to go see that new Fantastic Four that's out right now. I'm gonna pick a day, go see it soon, and I'll probably drop a review for y'all for that as well. But leave your thoughts in the comments if anybody watches. I really liked it. Uh, it was a great movie. We'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, that's been my Superman review. Peace out. Y'all have a good one. You heard.